Hi guys, JT here. Today I'm bringing you some information on 10 games in Fanatical's arcade bundle of July 2025. To help you answer the question, should you buy it? By using links in the description below, you'll gain access to this bundle and support the channel in the process. Before I begin, I would like to thank you, the users, for watching my silly little videos. I hope they're helpful, and most importantly, knowing that you're watching it means the world. Anyway, let's get into this. At number 1 we have Hardcore MECHA, a side-scrolling mecha action game that throws you into a fast-paced robot combat that feels like it could have been ripped straight from a Gundam-style anime. You play as Taratha O'Connell, a mercenary hired to track down a missing lieutenant, but the story quickly takes a back seat to the main attraction: explosive mech battles. Across 18 levels, you'll dash, shoot, smash, and boost through enemies with an impressive arsenal of abilities. Every button on your keyboard and controller is put to work, which can feel overwhelming at first, but training missions help ease you in. Upgrades add more depth, letting you tailor your mech with new skills and improvements as you progress. The variety of missions keeps things fresh, including stages that echo classic space shooters like R-Type. The campaign runs about 5 hours, just long enough to feel satisfying without dragging on. The biggest drawback though is the lack of English voice acting. With the dialogue fully in Japanese, it is easy to miss important lines when action and subtitles collide. Beyond the campaign, Simulation Mode offers a survival challenge, letting you earn points and unlock new mechs. Multiplayer exists too, both online and local, though is limited to one free-for-all mode. Matches are fun but short, and without skill-based matchmaking, you can sometimes feel outclassed. If you love giant robots and fast-paced combat, Hardcore MECHA is a thrilling, stylish ride, even if it doesn't reinvent the genre. At number 2 we have 9 Years of Shadows, a Metroidvania that immerses you in a captivating world of darkness and beauty. Right from the start, the game's aesthetic prowess captivates you. As Europa, the valiant protagonist, you undertake a quest to restore color to a world drowned in shadows. Navigate the mechanical giant Talos alongside Europa and his spectral companion Apino. You will rely on Apino's magical abilities for cleansing corruption, solving puzzles, and engaging in dynamic combat. The synergy between Europa and Apino introduces strategic depth, making encounters both challenging and rewarding. Combat, however, is not without its critics. Some players have voiced concerns about tedious boss fights, sponge-like enemies, and unclear visual cues during battles. The unique health and power trade-off mechanic may disrupt the flow of combat, requiring your careful resource management. The game's departure from the traditional Metroidvania structure might be a point of contention for you. The absence of teleports and occasional backtracking may deter those expecting a more open-world exploration experience. Despite these criticisms, the game's strengths outweigh its flaws. Acquire elemental armors throughout your journey for dynamic traversal and strategic advantages in combat. The musical notes collection mechanic cleverly weaves gameplay and storytelling together, enhancing your overall experience. 9 Years of Shadows has rightfully received accolades for its emotional storytelling, vibrant aesthetic, and engaging combat mechanics. If you appreciate the nuances of Metroidvania games, 9 Years of Shadows is recommended for its captivating world, innovative mechanics, and emotional resonance. Minor drawbacks aside, the game delivers a memorable and immersive experience, inviting you to embark on Europa's quest and dispel the shadows that shroud Talos. At number 3 we have Punch Club, a game that manages to blend the nostalgia of 90s martial arts films and games with the grind of a work-life simulator. As the protagonist, you are driven by a quest for revenge after your father's mysterious murder. To achieve this, you must meticulously balance your job, diet, exercise, and battles against comically named foes, eventually uncovering the truth behind your father's death. The game exudes nostalgia through its pixel art style, reminiscent of classic action films and pop culture references. Expect nods to Stallone's Cobra, Van Damme's Bloodsport, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and iconic games like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. The characters you encounter pay homage to those from 90s films, adding a delightful touch to the experience. Despite its nostalgic appeal, Punch Club boils down to a number-crunching grind. You work to earn money, which is spent on food to boost your health and food stats, facilitating your training. Training enhances your strength, agility, and stamina, which in turn improves your fight performance, determined by a random number generator. Winning fights award talent points, improving your odds of the RNG. In essence, it's a numbers influencing numbers, making it a somewhat repetitive cycle. The early game is a tiresome grind, with an unforgiving balance. Losing fights you should win based on your stats adds to the frustration. The game introduces the option to purchase sports equipment early, but these costly items often result in muggings, making the grind even more infuriating. While it does become more manageable as you progress, Punch Club's grind never truly disappears. It offers a compelling experience, celebrating the 90s action genre, but it's marred by ever-present grind and the unforgiving RNG moments. In conclusion, Punch Club is a nostalgia-driven management-style game that delivers both satisfying references and moments of hair-pulling frustration. At number 4 we have Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 Grand Prix. A substantially improved kart racer over its predecessor, addressing several issues and delivering an overall more enjoyable experience. Bamtang Games has rectified the problems of the first game by expanding the roster, including characters from various Nicktoons spanning the 90s and early 2000s. You'll delve into Nickelodeon's rich history, selecting drivers from iconic characters like Angelica from Rugrats, Heifer from Rocko's Modern Life, Danny Phantom, Cat Dog, and more. Unlike the previous title, each character is now distinct, possessing unique stats in top speed, turbo, steering, and drift. The addition of a pit crew with specific abilities further enhances gameplay, offering strategic options to navigate the tracks effectively. With 50 crew members and 28 tracks, Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 provides ample variety. Kart customization allows you to tailor your vehicle's stats, and the inclusion of a slime meter adds a Nickelodeon twist to classic kart racing elements. The tracks, inspired by Nicktoon properties, offer diverse environments, complementing the overall experience. The game introduces challenges, time trials, and boss battles, expanding single-player content. Auto-accelerate and suggested part options cater to different player preferences, making the game accessible for various skill levels. The sequel excels in delivering smoother, more intense races, especially at faster game speeds. Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 Grand Prix delivers a satisfying kart racing experience, blending nostalgia with improved gameplay mechanics. The absence of character voiceovers is a missed opportunity, but doesn't overshadow the overall positive aspect of the game. Whether engaging in single-player challenges or multiplayer mayhem, the sequel is a delightful addition for fans of Nickelodeon's animated legacy. At number 5 we have Nocturnal, a brief but captivating side-scrolling action-adventure game by Sunnyside Games, delivering a unique blend of platforming and combat infused with fiery mechanics. Set in a mist-shrouded island filled with eerie dangers, you take on the role of Artisher, a soldier wielding a flaming sword to fight back the darkness and uncover the fate of your family. The unique trait of the game is the fire mechanic, which you'll use to ignite your sword, illuminate the dark, and power mechanisms like lifts and doors. This mechanic keeps you on your toes, as the flame's timer adds urgency, forcing you to chain movements and attacks while managing your resources. Platforming is tight and rewarding, though the timing can become tricky when combining jumps, dashes, and lighting torches under pressure. Combat shines with its fluidity, offering a mix of combos, dodges, and unlockable abilities like a fiery throwing knife. However, the challenge spikes in the dark, where frantic battles with multiple enemies and a fading flame can feel overwhelming. Visually, the game is stunning, with a love letter feel to the classic Prince of Persia, but its narrative falls short. Key story elements are hidden in collectibles, and the mysterious mist and sacred flame remain underexplored. At just 3 to 4 hours, Nocturnal feels more like a proof of concept than a fully realized game. While its brevity and lack of depth hold it back, its core mechanics and style hint at the potential for greater things in the future. If you enjoy fast-paced atmospheric adventures, this one's worth a play. At number 6 we have Hell Pie, an exuberant treat for lovers of 3D platformers, striking the perfect balance between movement mechanics and creative level design. The integration of a grappling hook catapults the game's fun factor, turning traversal into a sheer delight that's reminiscent of classics like Crackdown. From the moment you step into the bright and expansive hub area, it's evident that getting around in Hell Pie is where the true enjoyment lies. You're thrust into the shoes of Nate, a rather unconventional demon in charge of bad taste, in the depths of hell. When tasked by Satan himself to prepare a pie for his upcoming birthday, Nate embarks on a journey to Earth, alongside his pudgy cherub companion, Nugget. The game's distinct humor, straddling the line between cute and crude, is evident from the get-go. The introduction of a grappling hook that utilizes Nugget as a mid-air anchor point transforms Nate's maneuverability into a spectacle. Swinging through the air and navigating seamlessly impossible gaps feels magical and exhilarating. The main objective revolves around gathering ingredients for the baking quest, while a plethora of collectibles from the tins of candy meat to golden lucky cats await your exploration in each hub area. Upgrading Nate's and Nugget's abilities adds depth, allowing you to tailor your playstyle. However, some of the late game abilities may feel underwhelming, especially when compared to the sheer joy of fully utilizing the grappling mechanics. Each sub-level features a distinct theme that showcases the game's creative prowess, from a drug-fueled escapade to exploring the innards of a whale. While the game isn't without its flaws, such as occasionally difficult to spot collectibles and some late-game redundancies, its strengths overshadow these minor shortcomings. Hellpie stands as a testament to unabashed creativity, offering a genuinely fun and inventive platforming adventure that's hard to put down. At number 7 we have SpiderHeck, a visually stunning arcade and physics-based game with futuristic and neon-infused aesthetics. SpiderHeck provides a unique competitive and cooperative experience that can be enjoyed solo or online. The game, although visually striking, embraces simplicity, reminiscent of 80s Magic and the film Tron. While it introduces fiddly physics-based mechanics and a twin-stick control system, the initial apprehension fades with practice, offering an enjoyable and rewarding gameplay experience. SpiderHeck lacks a traditional story, but compensates with a tough and hectic arcade experience. Controlling a spider, you face waves of aggressive enemies in various arena-based encounters. The action intensifies with each level, introducing complex stages, stronger monsters, and dynamic weaponry. The game's casual yet challenging gameplay makes it addictive and rewarding, even in moments of frustration. Combat elements involve a variety of weapons, including guns, lasers, explosives, and swords. Despite the spider's vulnerability, strategic use of jumping, dodging, and swinging become crucial for survival. The game excels in visuals, featuring clean-cut lines, neon-infused imagery, and exceptional stage design. SpiderHeck's audio complements its gameplay, featuring a futuristic and energetic soundtrack that enhances the immersive experience. The controls, though challenging initially, proves excellent, with a basic layout that becomes enjoyable and rewarding with practice. The addictive nature of SpiderHeck is amplified by its numerous tiers, solo and online modes, and a tough yet fair learning curve. The online gameplay in particular offers competitive, fun, and engaging experiences. SpiderHeck is a fantastic arcade platform title, with vivid graphics, amazing audio, tight controls, and loads of replay value. While the difficulty may be challenging for some, it remains a must-play for those seeking a rewarding and casual arcade experience. At number 8 we have Marsupilami, Hoobadventure, a charming platformer that revives a lesser-known comic book character for a new audience. Marsupilami Hoobadventure blends influences from Rayman Legends and Donkey Kong Country, delivering a colorful, accessible experience for kids while still offering enough challenge to keep adults entertained. The game's unique feature is its art direction. Levels burst with vibrant colors, and every critter feels lovingly designed, as if they could star in their own animated film. Marsupilami himself, tail and all, is animated with grace and personality. Level design is another highlight. Each stage offers secrets tucked away behind obstacles that serve as both hazards and opportunities, rewarding exploration with feathers, bonus areas, and dojo challenge rooms. These optional collectibles let you set your own difficulty. Younger players can breeze through, while you can push for mastery if you want the extra test. That flexibility makes the game surprisingly engaging across different age groups. That said, it does not reinvent the genre. Much of it feels heavily inspired by Ubisoft's Rayman, and once you gather hundreds of fruits, the incentive to keep collecting fades. Extra lives pile up quickly, lessening their value. The campaign is also short, clocking in at roughly 4 hours, with 20 main levels and 3 bosses, which may feel thin or short and sweet. Still, if you're looking for a family-friendly platformer that looks gorgeous, plays smoothly, and hides plenty of secrets, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Marsupilami Hoobadventure may not be groundbreaking, but it is undeniably fun. At number 9 we have Braid, Anniversary Edition, a beautiful remaster of Jonathan Blow's legendary 2008 puzzle platformer, bringing one of gaming's most influential indie titles to modern systems. You take on the role of Tim, exploring 2D platforming levels where the main goal is to collect puzzle pieces. Each world introduces a new time manipulation mechanic, making you think differently with every new stage. At first, you can simply rewind mistakes, but later, You can control shadows and slow down time itself. While Braid's clever mechanics remain untouched, the Anniversary Edition adds stunningly redrawn hand-painted visuals and a unique commentary world. This extra content gives you behind-the-scenes insights and new challenges, although if you're not interested in game development, you might not feel compelled to explore it. Despite the improvements, Braid Anniversary Edition is still quite short. You'll likely finish it in about 3 hours, even with the added content. Some puzzles are brutally tough, with the occasional control hiccup on ladders adding a bit of frustration. But when you finally solve a tough puzzle, the aha moments feel incredibly rewarding. You'll appreciate that almost every puzzle feels fresh, without any filler. Being able to toggle between the original 2008 graphics and the new ones at the press of a button is a fun bonus. Braid Anniversary Edition is an easy recommendation for puzzle lovers or anyone nostalgic for the original. It may not shake the industry like it once did, but it still shines brilliantly today. At number 10 we have Lethal League Blaze, an exhilarating and frenetic future sport game that combines elements of baseball and fighting. Played by a diverse cast of characters including robots, skaters, mercenaries, and even a sentient boombox, it offers a unique and satisfying gameplay experience. The objective is simple: whack the ball and outmaneuver your opponents to be the last one standing. The game's mechanics revolve around a physics-defying ball that gains speed with every strike. Hitting the ball with precision and strategy becomes crucial, as it can become a devastating weapon. The gameplay is reminiscent of Super Smash Bros., featuring easy-to-learn controls and a focus on multiplayer party fun. The key to success lies in controlling the ball and maintaining dominance. Players can change the ball's color by hitting it, and the opponent can avoid damage by hitting it back. Tense rallies reminiscent of racket sports often occur, creating a hypnotic and intense experience. To win, you must aim to land a powerful strike right in your opponent's face. Lethal League Blaze offers a range of tactics, such as bouncing the ball off arena borders to catch opponents off guard, or predicting their movements to strategically position the ball. The game's speed and intensity escalate as the ball reaches cataclysmic speeds, leading to heart-pounding moments of gameplay. Despite its simple inputs, the game offers depth and variety. Each character has distinct attributes and abilities, adding nuance to the gameplay. The unlockable modes and power-ups further contribute to the chaos and excitement, making each match unpredictable. While the single-player experience feels somewhat lacking, multiplayer shines as the game's true highlight. Whether playing locally or online, Lethal League Blaze excels at creating memorable moments and competitive gameplay. It can be enjoyed by both casual players and those seeking to master its mechanics. Visually, the game's 2.5D graphics and stylish animations enhance the fast-paced action. The influence of Jet Set Radio is evident in both the visual and a phenomenal soundtrack, featuring tracks by Jet Set Radio's Hideki Naganuma. Overall, Lethal League Blaze is a confident and highly enjoyable game. Its addictive gameplay, unique concept, and multiplayer focus make it a must-play title. Whether you're playing alone or with friends, the game offers an adrenaline-fueled experience that will keep you hooked. And that's all for this bundle. This bundle actually turned out to be a solid lineup. You've got a mix of bangers here: 9 Years of Shadows for your Metroidvania fix, Lethal League Blaze for chaotic multiplayer nights, and Hardcore MECHA for some slick anime-style action. Toss in the kart races like Nickelodeon Slime Speedway and DreamWorks All-Star, plus goofy gems like Hell Pie and Punch Club, and there's a little something for everyone. Short version? This bundle is stacked, and definitely worth locking in if you're a gamer. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and maybe consider buying the channel a coffee. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.